Now that you have a foundation in parts of speech, you are ready to speak the language. And no, I'm not talking about the Spanish language just yet. I'm talking about the language of learning a language. What does that mean? Well, that means that you are well versed in the basic terms and definitions that I will be using throughout this course. You're familiar enough with them that you're not going to get lost. You'll be able to keep up with what I'm saying and what I'm teaching. That's really important for anybody who's learning a concept, task, or skill. Think about a medical student trying to learn open heart surgery or a rocket scientist. Before they even start to become proficient in their skill, they have to have some basic foundational knowledge. And that's what learning about parts of speech does. One of my favorite parts of speech are verbs, because we use them so much and you can communicate complete but simple ideas with just one or two words. I like to compare verbs to one of my favorite foods, potatoes. Who doesn't love a good potato, right? Just like there are many ways to prepare and eat potatoes, there are many, many ways to conjugate verbs. And in this beginner course, we're really just going to focus on the present tense conjugation. But keep in mind, there is future tense, past tense, and there's two past tenses, and a number of subjunctive tenses that we'll cover in future courses. But for this course, it's mostly just present tense. Another way that verbs are like potatoes is that we rarely consume potatoes alone. Likewise, we rarely use verbs alone. They're usually accompanied by a subject and an object. So think about all the different ways you eat potatoes. I like to put cheese or butter on mine, and maybe chili. Sometimes I like to have a protein portion along with a potato. So we're constantly putting subjects and verbs together, also with direct objects to complete our meal. So with that, let's get started on this section on verbs.